Hey! I am so
this one. Yay!
So if people are wondering what all the noise is in my background, it's because I am at the CD2 Meetup in Eagan, Minnesota. So I'll peek around so you can see people. Okay, wave to the podcast. There's my CD2 peeps.
Yay! Hi guys.
So those are Facebook extremists.
Yay! Oh, you gathered them all in one place. That's dangerous.
I know.
That's awesome. How is everybody doing?
Good. So it started at 7. So I think everyone's doing pretty good now.
Oh yeah. They say they need closed captions out there.
I know.
I will do drunk captioning. You're happy.
Yes. I'll get my phone a little closer too, and maybe that will help. Although, God, I have to make sure I kind of did my makeup okay.
You look
this
good.
Close.
Looks pretty.
Well, what are you having today?
Oh, I'm still on the stupid diet. I'm having Hoplark Mosaic hop water. I did drink this weekend on the 4th of July though, so but I'm trying to get back on track.
So how's the diet going?
Oh, it's
how
going
close
well.
are you to your goal?
I'm in the last 5 to 10 pounds. I'll be there. By the time the wedding happens, it will be good. Maybe, unless I have a giant pizza freak out.
That could happen. You never know.
It could always happen. It's true. But
so, my husband's in mourning because his favorite pizza place closed.
Which one?
Papa Murphy's, where the guys always get their massively huge pizza.
Yes, that closed. What a bummer. I like the Papa Murphy's. You can get the thin crust pizza, put all the toppings that you want.
Yep.
Oh no, that's too bad. I know. I love that.
I know. So I'm having a glass of well, they say it's a Pinot Noir, but
it's a Pinot. Who knows?
It's wet. I'll say that for it.
Yay. That's my favorite kind of booze.
Right. Sometimes that's as good as it's gonna get. So.
Well, sometimes it's just what you need right at the moment. I've had airport wine like that where you're just like, it's good enough.
Yeah, and it's $22 for the glass.
Oh God!
At the airport.
Yeah. That's my least favorite price. Airport prices.
I know it.
So can you talk about what the meetup kind of stuff is that's going on tonight?
Sure. So tonight, they're arguing over who has to run for governor.
Out of them or the state?
Well, yeah, they're all trying to pick each other. But on a more serious note, they're trying to figure out how we're going to get our signatures done. To get our candidates on the ballot, we have to get 2,000 signatures. We have a 2-week window within to do it, and it's not like a moving window. They tell you when. Yeah. Usually, we can go to Grand Old Days, which is like a nice community celebration, fairly large. I mean, it's large enough. And we get the majority of our signatures there, and we can do it in 2 days. Grand Old Days is not happening this year.
Yeah.
Right.
So where is it going to go then?
It's not. It's not. They're just not doing it. So we have to figure something else out to get signatures.
Oh my God.
I know. You know, and it's so difficult because if every dues paying member, if each one just got 5 to 10 signatures, that's it. Just 5 to 10 signatures, we would have it easy. But no shit, Mark. Mark knows the deal. I know. That's why I was like, they're like, oh, do you need to go out to the parking lot to do your show? And I'm like, no, I am not moving away from you fuckers because I'll end up being governor or lieutenant governor. So no.
It's true.
Yeah. So yes, we got it. But if we just did that, if we just had every dues paying member do 5 to 10 signatures, we would totally have it. And we've tried that in the past. We've mailed them out. We have, we've like done them with a self-stamped address, the whole bit to have a mail back. We're like, even if you only sign it yourself.
Is there some sort of I don't know, pot rally or something going on? I mean, I'm just like, where can we find a bunch of people and then give them some stuff, give them stickers, give them something?
know. You know, the problem is the dates because there's not other festivals going on during that date.
Oh yeah.
So because no one wanted to compete with Grand Old Days.
What the hell? So
I know.
Okay. Like and this is an arbitrary window that they've picked for you.
It is.
So you can't ask them to adjust it in any way. So you have
No, it's legislated. It's you know, law.
shit.
The law.
Oh, the law, schmaw.
The law.
Bend that sucker. No.
I know. It's bullshit, but
It is.
you know, but that's what pretty much every state has to go through. You know, in some states, like they have to get 30,000 signatures or, you know, whatever. Oh my God, everyone hates me. Everyone hates me. They're all like, oh.
You can be governor, lieutenant governor, Cara. Cara's like, no, thank you.
No, not happening.
No.
Not happening.
I know. It's how you get elected for stuff. You just happen to be there and they like you.
Exactly. And speaking of elections, we have somewhat of an election happening for chair.
Really? Cool.
Right.
So what's going on?
Nominations are being made for LP National Chair.
Yes.
And then our XCOM will be voting on it. So our regional reps, our at-larges, all that kind of stuff, our officer positions, they will be voting on who's chair. So the people, I think this weekend.
Okay, this is my dumb question. As a delegate, do I have to vote on this? Do I have any part in this?
No, it's the LNC votes.
The LNC
Us plebes don't vote. You're a plebe, you don't vote.
Okay, that's all right.
I mean, not even state chairs vote. No one like that. It's all just LNC.
Oh yeah, and then now they want you to be an LP national chair.
Oh my God, that's even worse.
So
yeah, that's
voting done by Monday.
Voting done by Monday. Yeah, because they have the meeting this weekend and they have to have the vote open for so long and blah blah blah. So the contestants for this delightful job, may the odds forever be in your favor, is Steve Dosbach, Whitney Bello, Tony DeRazio, Josh Smith, Chuck Moulton, Christopher Thrasher, and Noda.
Oh man, we're so libertarian.
I know, and I kind of like Noda because, I mean, I am agreeing with people. Maybe we should just not see anyone for a year and get to know ourselves and
spend a little time in self-discovery. I like it.
Yeah,
it's a very zen thing.
Some self-reflection.
Okay, that's sort of the weird thing. Do we need
Yeah.
We probably do to get things done.
I have tried to put Mabel up for it, but they will not nominate. And I think, I don't know, because here's the thing. Mabel she's got pet membership.
Get the pet membership, and I think that if you have a pet membership, you should be you're a member.
Yes. So why can't Mabel be chair?
Heck yeah,
she would rule with an iron paw.
Iron paw and tooth and claw.
She would. People would get out of line. She'd be like, "I'm gonna fuck you up."
I want Mabel now.
Yeah, I know.
Mabel, she'd be the one. It'd be kind of like, Dulap Nelson would be good too, but yeah.
Yes.
I know there's so many. It's the logo. Like includes claws.
She'd be eating the chicken on a stick.
Right? Just chomping at it. Because that's how she would rule. She wouldn't be like a leader, she'd be a ruler.
Yes. Yes, she would. She'd be like, fuck your grassroots, man.
No. I'm making
you do what I say. Yeah, and bring me salmon.
Oh my God, yeah.
She could be bribed.
I think she's like the perfect candidate.
I do too. But we'll see. I mean, I guess on Monday we find out who our chair is. So that'll be interesting.
So we can't write in Mabel? I mean, like, can there be a petition?
I wish. We need someone to nominate. Maybe I can't see who's watching. Are any of the LNCers on here?
Well, besides Michelle, I can't tell which Facebook user it is. But if they can self-identify, I'll have to look
because they have to be the ones to nominate. Although maybe nominations are closed.
They might be at this point. It's pretty close. But we're libertarians. We can change the rules if we want to.
I think so. Yeah.
Is there a parliamentarian on the show that can answer this question? How can we make Mabel a viable candidate?
Yes, definitely.
Boy, that's
absolutely.
Would you be up to going to live meetings around the country? I know you have to attend.
She would sleep through it, so I think that would actually be pretty good.
Yeah, the meetings would go really quickly because there'd be no dissension, there'd be no discussion. She'd be like, good enough, and then go back to sleep.
Yep.
I like it. This is a plan I can get behind.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm just like, I can hear that it got excited all over there for a second. Well, you're telling me by Monday we should do who our new chair should be, or is this just nomination?
Yep. No, Monday we should know.
Oh my God, that's so quick.
Yep, we'll do the Jeopardy song and then find out who the chair is.
Can we have the election be like trivia, like Jeopardy, and whoever knows the most libertarian trivia?
Well, there's been various methods that people have suggested. One of them was like the first person to get up to go to the bathroom. That's the chair.
There's been all doing that. You could
there's been all kinds of suggestions. So
I would probably be like, no, I'm never going to the bathroom again. I will keep it straight.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear a diaper and I'm not leaving
ever again.
Ever.
And you know what? I totally appreciate the work that the chairs do. I just never want to do it myself. Never.
No.
No.
So I have an update on something, but it's something happening in my city. Like I always feel kind of weird saying stuff that's happening in my city, but whatever. It's news.
You're in the know. That's cool.
Yeah, I am in the know. So
you are.
Tuesday night, last night, our police chief gave an update on a new program that we have with our police, with our fire, and with our, which is also our ambulance, and with county mental health and social services. And so they don't call it a mental health unit anymore. They call it a behavioral health unit. I'm not sure why, but whatever.
Yeah.
I guess now that's the preferred term.
Yeah. Wait a week, it'll change again.
Yeah. So it just really launched in January. And what they're doing is when there's a call, and they know it's a mental health call, or it's a call from someone that we know has mental or behavioral issues that we know of, this unit goes out. And they have a lot of the information. They work with the family, they work with friends, and the focus is on helping the person get through the crisis that they're in at the moment, getting them short-term, immediate help, and then doing follow-ups to get them long-term help. Cool. And I mean, in our county, say someone needs county mental health services, it usually takes an average of 6 to 7 months to get in. They are able to get people in within a day or two. They're able to get people housing. I mean, just all kinds of things, treatment. Check on them, make sure they're doing their medication. If they're having another crisis moment, then instead of calling 911 or, that type of thing, they call direct to this unit. A lot of times a social worker is going out with them to do an assessment and help them. And then they keep careful notes on everything. Yep, mental health requires a diagnosis and takes professional behavior. Exactly. And I think that's why. Mark probably has it absolutely correct on why that name changed. So in just that 6 months, because we wanted to see how it was going, and we did this without any increase in funds. We just shifted officers who had a background in this, and this was their passion, into that area. In the last 6 months, they've had, I think, 420 some calls, might have been more than that. It was over 400 calls for this. Only twice did they have to restrain someone or, put hands on them, right?
Yes.
And one time it was because the person was trying to light themselves on fire.
Yeah.
Right? So, it was
to protect them.
Exactly. And so, they outlined some cases that they had worked on, what the resolution was, how they're working with them. And these are difficult cases. These are, persons who have schizophrenia, they have dissociative disorders, multiple personality, all kinds of things. And then, all the way down to your, I hate to say it this way, but, run-of-the-mill depression, anxiety, all that kind of stuff. But just a huge range. Yes. So it's been really, really successful. And I'm happy that that's something that our police force is doing and taking seriously, which is not, they're not just a hammer, and every problem isn't just a nail, right?
That's right. And I'm glad to see that they're taking a different approach.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. You have a really good community. They're really working hard to make change.
They are. And our police force was, I'll have to check that. Our police force was the second police force in the entire country to do body cameras.
Really? That's amazing.
Yeah.
You're kind of cutting edge, and I think you're ahead of the game.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's pretty exciting. And then I have one other snick of kind of Burnsville news.
Really?
And this is it's an unsolved murder.
What? I love that shit. What?
I know. So there's going to be, they're doing a fund me to do an unsolved murder series. And it's on a murder that has ties to Burnsville.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So now,
I love it.
36 years ago, a lady named Kristen, who was a young girl, she had moved to New York, but she was from Burnsville. And she was murdered in upstate New York. And that was never solved. You know, it was a big case at the time in New York City, and you know, it was like a former state police superintendent was involved, a former high school principal, a prison security guard. I mean, so you know, these people have been trying to unravel this mystery, and they've been trying to for decades. So, you know, this was a Burnsville graduate. She lived in Burnsville, moved to New York. So now they're getting ready to do this series. The mom had written a book on it, but never published it because she didn't want to publish it until she found her daughter.
That's right. Because you're always holding out hope that you'll at least figure out what happened.
Exactly. So she, you know, she's held on to not publishing the book. She contacted some people to, you know, give her some assistance. And they became so intrigued that they now want to do like one of those docu-series on it, right?
Oh, cool, yeah.
And the people that are doing it, they've done other docu-series that have been on like HBO and Netflix and other streaming services and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's pretty exciting, and it sounds like they're getting close to being funded.
That's wonderful. I tell you, you get something like that going, you get so many more people interested in the case, and things just open up.
Right, and that's what they're hoping. So if it, you know, if right when I find out if it gets funded and the project is green lighted, I will update it, because then we'll know what streaming service has picked it up, because that's the other thing they're doing. They're shopping it to a streaming service. They're raising the original seed money to show interest level.
Yeah.
And then they'll pitch that to a streaming service. So right when I find out, then I will get that information out. And I will, in our Sweet Subversive group, I will do a link to the news article.
Please do. And I hope once we know and once we're funded, we can maybe do a follow-up show later, because I think that I'm a big murder mystery kind of fanatic. I love that stuff. And I think just figuring out a local case after 35 years, how amazing would that be?
Yeah.
All that closure for the family. I mean, just to know what happened.
Yeah, you did it.
As a parent, I can't even imagine what they would be going through, you know?
I would be losing my mind.
Oh, that's amazing.
Losing my mind.
Oh, and Michelle says her loved ones deserve answers.
Yes, absolutely.
There's so many, you know, we have a local one in Mankato where the woman, and they think they know who did it, but been missing, and there's no body, there's no evidence, but she's disappeared off the face of the earth. And the guy who they think did it, he disappeared too. No one knows what happened to him. So I'm like, oh, mystery episode.
Yeah.
That would be really interesting. You can tell I'm all over the place today. I'm like,
I am too, because I'm scrambling. Both of us are scrambling so much lately, trying to fit everything in with family and work, and you have school, and I'm doing these trainings, and we have our liberty and libertarian shit going on, because hey, where are you doing presentations? Pimp that.
Well, what's that? I missed that last.
Where's your presentations? Tell them about those two that you're going to do.
Oh, I got picked to do, I do intellectual freedom stuff for the Liberty Librarian. So I have 2 presentations that I'm going to do at Minnesota Library Association in October. And next week, I'm like gone for a whole week to do a residency. I'm doing presentations all week next week. So yeah, I'm like, oh, where do I start?
So I'm just gonna say that we're not going to be doing the show next week.
Yeah,
just
no,
saying.
I think it'll be really hard. I would have to probably be sitting in a dorm room or something in the middle of the night going, is anyone awake? No, I'm super excited to do the presentations. One's going to be about surveillance state and censorship for books, and then the other one is a little bit less fun. It'll be more about policies in libraries and how we can make things better for stopping censorship and surveillance of our patrons. So it's going to be fun for me, and hopefully some librarians will learn stuff.
It will be fun for everyone else though too. You do wonderful presentations.
You want to know what's really cool? And I'm gonna toot my own horn. Is you know, I was working on Liberty Librarian for a while. It's been a couple years now, and I decided I was going to do an intellectual freedom presentation a couple years ago at MLA. And because of that, they brought back the Intellectual Freedom Committee for Minnesota because people got. So now we have a really great group of people, and they're super active. And I feel like I did that.
You did that.
I know it, because I think if they felt like a couple of them felt like no one was interested, but then they saw how many people came to the presentation. And that works, you know. You just got to get out there when you're passionate about stuff.
Absolutely. So this discussion brings me to something you and I are both struggling with.
Yes.
Which is our liberty and life balance, and I don't mean like civil rights. I mean like, how do you fit all of the shit that you're trying to get done into the hours of the day?
I stay up
we're both
night.
Active.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And like, you gotta sleep. I mean, you gotta sleep sometime. You gotta eat. You have to do stuff with your family. It's not like you can just focus on work nonstop.
Right.
So how do you guys do it on the Facebook and the YouTube? You know, like, how do you make it all work? Because learn to say no. I've been working on that. I have. It's hard though, because they know you can do it, so they keep asking.
Well, and what do you do when it's stuff you can't say no on? Like, it's your job.
It is your job.
What do you do when it's your job?
Yeah.
Or
I'm on
like
hiring committee.
You have your hiring committee at work. You have your work. You have your like doctoral program now. Yep. You can't say no.
I can't say no to any of it. I have to just say yes, yes, yes. And part of me is like, no.
Yeah, I was talking to Michelle, who's on here, and I think I kind of snapped at her because I was having a moment and freaking my shit.
Yeah, well, we all get like that. It gets.
And she was asking me a date, and I'm like, I don't know.
She's like, tell me the date. Tell it to me now. And you're like, no.
And Michelle, poor Michelle's just asking me a question. I'm just like, I don't know.
Oh man. And thank you, Mark. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know how we do it. You know what's sad is like I try to spend time with my husband when he gets home from work and we have dinner together, and then I'm working on writing papers until midnight almost every night, and then I go to bed and get up around 5 a.m. the next day, and I'm just like exhausted.
I know. Yeah. I mean, so I have these trips, and okay, so I'm doing these training trips and stuff like that, but I have all the rest of my work, and
it's like,
well, it is. And you know, what I also don't think people realize is, so when, you know, some staff was let go a while ago.
Yeah. And who's doing all that work?
6 months ago. Right. And so I got half of one person's job. Like it was just like, and now that's mine.
You get to do it.
Yeah, on top of that. And so I'm doing these trainings and that kind of stuff. I'm doing my job. I'm doing half of another job. and you know, you're trying not to drop balls and all that kind of stuff, and you're just trying to make it work. You're just trying to make it work.
You know, it makes sense to get stressed out. It's good to blow off steam. I'm glad you're having a good time. And then we blow off steam every so often. But
we have some of our people saying goodbye.
oh, you should like talk to them if they're like.
I know. So are you guys heading out?
Yes. Oh no.
Well,
Do you want to be on?
I'm cool. You can.
So people might recognize this person from a gubernatorial campaign.
well, hello.
There we go.
Oh, I see him.
We gotta hide the logo. Don't look at the logo.
That's why. Oh, that's why.
There's some orange and blues.
We don't want to pay anyone. We have no money. Yeah, we can't afford advertisement.
The 3Ds were to decrease, decriminalize, and dismantle.
Yeah,
See?
I love it.
So, are you running for governor again?
I am declining to say at this time.
Well, you know, if you leave the table and go home,
You might be
we're gonna vote.
If somebody could nominate me.
Turn the meeting.
We really have to figure out how to get 2,000 signatures in 2 weeks. That's the key.
Yeah.
Whoever can do that faster than me is going to be on that ballot.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you.
Have a good time, you guys. So we have other people new on.
Charlie.
Yes, new on our board who is elected this year.
Yes.
Yes. And you're at large?
Yes,
At large.
at large. But I'm in CD5.
Yep. He's
85.
I'm a lost cause.
yeah, he crashed the party here.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm so close to CD2 that I was like, you know what? I'm going to come down.
I figure that's
Absolutely.
worth it. You can infiltrate.
Meet some good libertarian folks.
Yeah, I love that. They're good people there.
Hello, Kim.
You might recognize this person, Heather. You worked with him.
Oh yeah, how you doing?
Campaign manager. That's why I prompted him for the 3Ds.
Yes.
We had to recall what it was, and together we remembered.
Yes. Absolutely. And you helped on the judicial committee, right?
No,
Not this year, last year?
no.
I thought last year.
Hey, I want to do a shout out for my T-shirt.
Oh,
Oh yeah, wait, what's it?
So, for
World.
Christmas, for years and birthdays, people would ask me what I wanted my family, and I would say I want world peace.
There you
This
go.
year for Father's Day,
They got
I
you.
finally got
aw.
They finally
That's
got
really
you what you
nice.
wanted.
it. So shout out to my son-in-law for doing that.
That's actually really nice.
That is really
Minor,
cool.
do you want to be on? Okay.
Hello, America.
Hello. Let me.
Hey,
There we go. God
Hi,
damn it.
dude.
Did I figure out how to use this
I know
fucking
she's
thing in reverse?
that's okay. I
So-
see him. He's in the frame. There.
And Jeff is not only amazing on liberty issues, but he is also my bestest buddy for Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Yes. And like the oh
Yes.
man, I can't wait. We can have a party. Hell yeah.
Yes, we have to have a party again. We got to do a party.
Lots of weed.
Yes, absolutely. As I'm hopping around,
She's a
do
beer
you want to
hopper.
be on or not? So,
Hi, Heather.
Hi
so what are
there.
you doing? What are you doing here? Like, why did you come to the meetup?
Well, because a great opportunity to get out, and I've been in the Libertarian Party for 5 or 6 years, and
Wow.
good opportunity to meet other libertarians and have a good time.
I love
And
it.
did you have a good time or did it suck?
Yeah, the food was very good. The food was very good, and the people are all very nice.
You know, this is a good venue. They're very accommodating. I will give them that.
It looks really cool. It kind of looks like a Viking longhouse.
Guess who else is here?
Oh no. Oh, a
She's
cat.
going, no,
Okay,
no,
that's
no,
all right.
no.
I love you.
She says she loves you.
Oh, yay. She is the best.
And this handsome gentleman, do you want to be on? Oh, he's like, no.
Oh, no. Well, that's who should be governor. The ones who don't want to be on. They
Oh,
just
yeah.
want to
You might have a governor candidate then.
Yeah, because he's not hot.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can vote for Leon for governor.
Yeah. Yay.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. So, I mean, that's our group that's here. We had a couple that left a little earlier as well. But yeah, so I mean, it's just fun to kind of hit these meetups and that kind of stuff. So,
How does one get to go to a meetup? Do they happen everywhere? Or is it like big cities?
you know, usually if you look online or if you contact your state affiliate, they'll tell you where your meetups are. And sometimes they do them through Constant Contact. Others, you know, do it through Facebook invites. Others, you know, just do like a regular email invite, that kind of thing. So it just depends on your area, how they do a meetup. I know they're trying to get
Mankato.
an affiliate in your area.
Yep. I think
So
it might
we'll see if that
happen.
happens.
I think we have enough people. It's just we have to follow the rules to make it happen. But then if we do that, then we can have meetups.
Just need 3 people.
I know we have 3 at least that signed up. So I'm one of them.
Yay!
So I'm hoping we start to have them. I always feel left out because we live far outstate. And it's like to drive. If I go there and have drinks, then I'm like, I gotta get home.
So
It's always in the week.
when you form your affiliate, be treasurer.
Oh yeah.
Because like our county and CD affiliates don't take in any money, so there's no reporting duties.
I could be the treasurer. Good advice. I don't mind that anyway.
Always looking out for you.
Yes. Well, and I will say the judicial committee has been amazing, and being a part of that was actually really fun this year. So, you know, we actually got to do something.
Absolutely. Well, I know the noise is like horrendous and there's more people coming in and it's just getting louder and louder and louder. And yes, Michelle can also direct you to where meetups are as well. So I'm actually going to have to hit it because this is just like,
It is pretty loud,
it's
but
getting insane here.
But I'm really glad we got to talk to everybody. Tell them thank
But
you.
if you have it, just the tip, do your just the tip.
I don't actually. I was like,
You're like, I have no tip.
I have no tip today. I lost the tip. I know. When we get back, okay, so next week we're not going to be here. But the week after that, I have a couple things I was thinking of for a tip. So I'll give you a double tip.
Ooh. I like it. I like it.
So,
all right. Well, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm so glad we got to. No, it's okay. It actually, it's better than I thought it would be. You know, because it's like echoey. I think it's just because you got those ceilings. But you know, have fun. This is what it's all about. You know, libertarians being friends with each other.
Absolutely.
Yay.
All right.
See you later. Mwah.